Hello everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, where if you saw my last video, I picked up a Squier Baritone Telecaster and I said I was going to mod it a bunch, so that's exactly what I did. So I'm going to go through the mods that I did and also do a quick playback with the original song I did, and but retrying with this guitar at certain parts to see how much a difference these mods really make. In the context of a mix. Alright, so first thing as always, I put locking hip shot tuners on it. That's like a mainstay for me. I'm always going to do that with every guitar I get. I had my tech remove the tone pot completely and just move the volume down, so it kind of was just completely out of the way. I never use a tone knob really, so that's gone. I replaced the saddles with some Graph Tech, whatever their material is. The same thing that they used to make the nuts, but it's for these compensated barrel style Tele saddles. And I replaced the pickups with lace sensor red and blue Tele style pickups. I had a Squier that I modded crazily, and I put a bunch of lace pickups in it, the red, silver, blue, and I really liked that a lot, so I missed that. So I got the same pickups because I knew they'd look good and sound good for heavier stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But did it make a difference in the overall final product of any, I guess, music that I recorded? Well, we're going to play through it, and you're going to tell me what you think. It's going to go back and forth between the pre-mod Tele and the post-mod Tele, tonally. And it's in the full context of the last mix. I didn't really change any of the mix settings that I had originally, so it's going to be whatever I had, just with this guitar track instead. So let's do that. Alright, so in the context of a mix, it really didn't make that big a difference. I didn't remix any of the guitar sounds I already had from the previous demo. But I think if I did go back and kind of redo the tone from scratch, I would have done something that I liked more. Not a lot more, but probably a little more. That might have fit a little nicer than the original one. I only say that because in that there's one small clip that I'll play again right now, where you can really hear the difference between the single coil affectation and the new kind of humbucker style sound. And even though in the end result, in the mix, it doesn't make a huge difference, I think while playing and not worrying about single coil hum or like string scraping noise or like twanginess, I can like just get closer to a tone I enjoy hearing and playing with. So while I'm playing and writing, I think it kind of comes across more how I would like it to, and it sounds better to my ear when I'm just playing on my own, even though in the mix it doesn't matter much. I don't think I'm really saying anything new. I think we all know that with the amount of tonal tools that are out there for shaping how our guitar sounds and how mixing is nowadays, like, you can kind of get a great sound with anything. There's tons of other YouTube examples where you can have just like the cheapest gear and it still comes out sounding great. A lot of pickups basically sound the same now. So I think if you're going to take away anything from this, I would just like to say mod stuff if you think it'll inspire you more to write different things or play better or write more. But if you're like, oh, I should upgrade this because this is a stock instrument, like, I don't think that's really worth doing. If you can get the tone you like out of a guitar or an amp or whatever, just keep using it. Like, there's no reason to upgrade just for the flair. That being said, I'm glad I upgraded it. Like, I think aesthetically, I think this looks a lot cooler. The black pickguard, I forgot to mention earlier, is my new favorite thing. I think this just looks way better than the white one that they had. And this just feels more like my guitar. I actually tuned it up to drop A sharp as opposed to having it drop A where it had before, and I actually like it a lot better in that tuning. So this is probably going to be a dedicated drop A sharp guy now. I think I'm just deciding I don't like really drop A as much as I used to as like a tuning. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get another 7-string or baritone 6 on the line, drop A will be the one. If you stuck around for this, thank you for watching and checking out a follow-up to my last video. If you haven't seen that and want to, it's going to be linked up here somewhere. But thank you for watching, and if you like this video and want to see more like it, please like, subscribe, comment, all those good things that YouTube people tell you to do if you want to see more stuff. So with that being said, until the next video.